The city in Mexico is seeing a surge of asylum seekers. Since Title 42 was lifted, the United States is sending those who do not qualify under Title 8 back to Mexico, and they're finding themselves in Monterrey. Now, Border Report's Sandra Sanchez talked to one of the organizations that has long helped asylum seekers there. So, Sandra, what exactly are they saying?
Good afternoon. A pastor came to the Rio Grande Valley to help asylum seekers here, and he shared a bit of what's happening in Monterrey. His name is Luis Castro, and he's with Instituto Epicentro. They're basically a biblical institute that trains missionaries. They have a program called Pan de Vida, and the volunteers go out to help asylum seekers. But recently, they are finding 300 to 400 asylum seekers each day at their city's main bus station. That's a huge change for this industrial city. As you mentioned, it's the second largest in Mexico, 1.1 million people. It's fairly affluent, and it's not necessarily a place where migrants have congregated, but it seems that they are kind of waiting it out there as Title 8 has begun, because Mexico is sending back 30,000 migrants per day to its southern border.
And Sandra, you also spoke with U.S. Representative Henry Cuellar. Did he explain exactly why asylum seekers are being sent deeper into Mexico?
Right. Cuellar, ranking member, House Appropriations, Homeland Security Secretary, Homeland Security Subcommittee, said that Mexico agreed in the days before Title 42 lifted to be more aggressive with its immigration policy. And a lot of that included getting rid of people along the border who they deemed did not belong there. So when the United States expels people to Mexico, if Mexico doesn't feel like they belong there, they're sending them to their southern borders. Cuellar said that historically, Mexico, when they have made agreements like this, tend to enforce it very well for a time. But he said history has shown that give 3 or 4 weeks and they may kind of back off some of that enforcement. So I think what we're seeing, what I'm being told, is the migrants are hunkering down in cities like Mexico City and Monterrey and kind of waiting it out to see if Mexico is going to continue with this heavy enforcement. In the meantime, they're staying clear of the border. Monterrey is 140 miles from Laredo, south of Laredo, 140 miles southwest of where I am here, McAllen, Reynosa. But it is a transportation location. They can get there easily on buses and rails. So it makes for an interesting dynamic in that city.
Okay, and you had a chance to see actually how those deportations work in South Texas. How do these new rules work?
Yeah, Assistant Homeland Security Secretary Blas Nunez Neto has been in the Rio Grande Valley for a couple days. He's down from D.C. and yesterday invited some reporters to the Gateway International Bridge where we watched. They're called voluntary returns, but I have to say the migrants are walked back with armed guards in front of them and behind them, and they are basically walked to the middle of the bridge, which is the demarcation line between the United States and Mexico, and they're told to continue walking over the bridge then to Matamoros, Mexico. Under Title 8, migrants are supposed to apply for asylum interviews via the CBP One app. We've talked about this several times. They're also supposed to apply for asylum in the first country that they come to. And, if they come to the United States and they don't qualify and they're sent back, they're supposed to wait 5 years before trying again to re-enter. Otherwise, they face criminal prosecution charges and possibly a 20-year ban. Nunez Neto says that the quote consequences are working, that they are getting the message. There's been a 70% drop in migrant encounters on the border since Title 42 lifted.
Okay, Sandra from Border Report, thank you so much as always.